There he is, Raw's newest superstar. I was impressed with what you were able to accomplish on SmackDown in such a short amount of time. Kind of reminds me of, well, me.
Well, thanks, Kurt. I hope there are no hard feelings that I didn't initially sign with you.
None whatsoever. We're just lucky to have you here on Raw now. So what's your plan tonight? Going to sit back and get a feel for things?
I didn't get here by sitting back and waiting for something to happen.
No, I guess not.
You'll be seeing me out there sooner than you think. And in a very big way.
We are gathered here tonight for a very special occasion. To celebrate a milestone that only the most successful television programs reach. This is the 100th episode of Miz TV. When my hand goes up, your mouth goes shut. Show some respect for the moment in history you are witnessing. Do you know the kind of blood, sweat, and tears that go into making a production like this week in and week out? No, you don't. Because you've never made one episode of anything, let alone 100. Now, in honor of this achievement, I put together a special documentary recapping the series' greatest moments that I'd like all of you to watch for the next 10 minutes. Please, turn off your cellular devices and enjoy the show.
Apparently, this is what Buzz meant when he talked about making a big debut on Raw.
This is unbelievably disrespectful to the Intercontinental Champion. But from what we've seen in the past from Buzz, I'm really not surprised.
Hey, maybe he wants to congratulate The Miz on making it to 100 episodes.
I doubt it.
What the hell do you think you're doing interrupting my 100th episode celebration?
I'll tell you what I'm doing. I'm saving these people from having to endure any more boredom. Instead, I'd like to give them something actually worth watching. Me beating you for the Intercontinental title. And unlike that terrible highlight video, I guarantee that won't take anywhere near 10 minutes.
Are you insane? Or maybe you've just been inhaling so many fumes from your piece of trash van that you think you can interrupt my celebration and get a shot at my Intercontinental title.
What's the matter? You scared I'll beat you so bad that Miz TV will be canceled before it makes it to episode 101?
You know what? I think we got off on the wrong foot. You just got to Raw and we haven't been properly introduced. I'm Miz. Obviously. This is my beautiful wife, Maurice. And then there's the Miztourage, Curtis and Bo. Why don't you introduce yourselves to the new guy?
We've seen this before.
He deserves it for interrupting this historic night.
It's 3-on-1.
Maybe now we can watch the special Miz TV documentary he interrupted.
Please, no. Welcome to another edition of TV's longest-running weekly episodic television program, Monday Night Raw.
Hello, I am Elias. I've got one question for everyone here tonight. Who wants to walk with Elias? Now, last week we had a newcomer arrive on the scene and challenge The Miz. He quickly learned that in WWE, if you mess with the bull, you get the horns. And when I say WWE, I am referring to the WWE that stands for Walk with Elias. We got a new guy here named Buzz, who got beat down by The Miz. If you ask me, it's only a matter of time before he's out of the biz. He drives around in an old crappy van like a homeless man. He reminds Elias a lot of all you dirt poor fans.
I never thought I'd be happy to see Buzz, but if it's to interrupt Elias's music, I would welcome an earthquake.
Seems like Buzz isn't a fan either.
Okay, I think I speak for everyone here when I say we've heard just about enough. You know when sometimes you hear a singer at a concert and their voice just isn't quite the same? I mean, that's not the case with you, Elias. You sound just as terrible in person as you do on TV. I mean, I just realized I don't think WWE stands for Walk with Elias. No, I think it actually stands for We Want Earplugs.
You talk a good game, but can you back it up?
Well, as a matter of fact, I can. And since apparently The Miz is too much of a coward to face me, how about you and I go one-on-one right here tonight?
Buzz must really want to get beat up 2 weeks in a row.
I don't know about that, but we're going to have Buzz versus Elias right now.
To become Intercontinental Champion, this isn't the best strategy. A match like this could put him on the shelf for weeks.
Or he could win and impress Kurt Angle so much that it gives him a shot at Miz's title. I'm just saying, it has the potential to go both ways.
Oh, I think this man means business.
Who wants to walk with Elias?
Oh, and a knee. And a... Now that's the type of move that sends a message to an opponent. Look out. He doesn't want to do this outside the ring. Looks like trouble here, Byron.
I don't know. I guess that all depends on who you're rooting for.
He's inflicting some serious pain here.
Will Buzz be able to continue?
I doubt it. This kind of offense he's known for. He wants no part of the outside. And it's Elias floundering some. He may have to start reevaluating his game plan.
Yeah, he's taking on some offense here, but that's to be expected, especially considering who he's in the ring with.
What? Guys, can we take a second to appreciate the rising we've seen from Elias since he joined Monday Night Raw? Pretty good at NXT, but within months he's been earning main event matches and beating some of WWE's top veterans. Oh, man.
Elias definitely in a tough spot now. Oh. Michael excitedly pointed out Elias's resume, and I actually agree. He earned a spot in the Elimination Chamber, lasted almost a half hour in the Royal Rumble, and even competed in Mixed Match Challenge.
Yeah, the guy also earned victories over the likes of Dean Ambrose, Finn Balor, Bobby Roode, even John Cena. So as much as his music stinks, he's doing something right in the ring.
Buzz with the easy kick out.
Yeah, this is way too early to be going for the win. There he goes, crashing to the floor.
Elias in action here, and his in-ring skills have really caught up to his exceptional musical skills. Guys, what sort of strategy do you use against this sinister songsmith?
Michael, you didn't mention that a lot of Elias's success has manifested due to his lack of honor in that ring. He's attacked opponents before the bell, used that guitar as a weapon just as often as a musical instrument. You have to look out for a sneak attack.
Corey, going back to Byron's point about Elias's greatest hits with that guitar, do you think his sneak attacks have aided in his success as of late?
Look, there are a lot of reasons why I dislike Elias. His awful scarves, those disgusting robes I'm pretty sure he stole from his grandmother, his awful...
What does Buzz having?
One move after the other. It's devastating.
This is all but over.
A trip to the local medical facility might be in order after that. So damaging.
Seems to me, guys, like we're just moments away from seeing the finisher, which could obviously put this match on ice. Buzz with the...
This thing is getting more chaotic by the moment.
Uh-oh. The Miz gives Elias his guitar.
Buzz gains control of it.
And he nails him with the guitar.
That'll do it.
Here's the cover. Does he have him here? There's one. Two. There's two. Three. He got it.
What an incredible victory.
Buzz somehow overcomes the odds.
Somehow he cheated.
Buzz is here on Raw to continue his quest for the Miz's Intercontinental Championship.
Don't think I haven't noticed the impact you've made on Raw already. In fact, if you can beat Bo Dallas tonight, I don't care what Miz says. You've earned a shot at his Intercontinental title. And speaking of looking out for you, if Miz attacks you during the match, you'll still get your title shot. Wait, who says I'm not a good GM?
Keep an eye out for a receipt coming your way. For the broken guitar, if you get my drift.
This will surely be a true mano-a-mano test. It's amazing. For more than 50 years, men and women have entered this ring all in the name of greatness to see who is truly the best. I think when it's all said and done, we'll be talking about this match for a long time.
Oh, man, they're surrounded by concrete walls and so many other items that can inflict major pain.
They're on the move again.
Never know where the action is going to take us.
Oh, and a knee. And another. I'll be shocked if that's not it. I think this man means business. Elias forced to play defense here. He's going to want to make sure this doesn't snowball out of control.
He may not be looking good now, Cole, but there are so many weapons back there that he can very easily turn this thing around in an instant.
If things don't change in a hurry, this has all the makings. Look out!
Just carrying the opposition here.
But you can't carry your opponent all day. You gotta make a move eventually.
Putting some power on display with that takedown. What does Buzz have in store? We're about to find out.
He's gonna do it.
The human body can only absorb so much of that.
And the odds just swung in Buzz's favor.
And the action continues to spill backstage. Where are they going now? They're on the move again. And the action continues to spill backstage.
Here we go. Elias got blasted there.
Oh, Elias able to avoid damage.
He's inflicting some serious pain here.
Oh boy, he is rolling.
Elias setting it up. Wow, Elias just brought the WWE Universe to its feet.
Here's his chance.
Elias looking very beaten right now. There may be no chance that Buzz brings everyone to their feet.
That has got to be it.
And Elias reverses it. So painful.
Action is on the move now.
This might be big.
right to the stomach.
You have to possess a different type of focus. Incoming. Looks like he's starting to falter. You can bet this is not how he threw this one up.
It's incredibly dangerous back there, guys, especially with all those weapons and the cement walls. And unfortunately for him, he's learning the hard way right now.
This is what makes him one of the best in the business.
Oh boy, he is rolling.
The human body can only absorb so much of that. We're witnessing a level of punishment that can only be described as severe. What does Buzz have in store?
We're about to find out.
He's going to do it.
Wow.
This one's over, guys.
Uh-oh, this might be the end of Elias tonight.
And maybe not. Oh, Elias able to avoid damage.
Will somebody please step in and stop this? It's starting to look bleak for him now. Oh, I think this man needs business.
Just when you thought he had nothing left.
This is Elias's match now.
Elias steadying it up.
Oh, boy.
Swinging neck breaker.
Warm up the bus. This one is over.
Even if somehow you get past me tonight, you don't have what it takes to be Intercontinental Champion.
Yeah, I think you need to actually have visited another continent to be Intercontinental Champion. Florida's not a continent.
Even if...
Florida's not a continent.
I really hope you win tonight and get your title match with The Miz. I'm so sick of him and Maurice running their mouths. You'll be the first active superstar to be inducted into the WWE Hall of Fame if you can pull that off.
What's at stake here? If Buzz can defeat Mo Dallas, he'll earn a shot at Miz's Intercontinental Championship.
And keep in mind, per Kurt Angle's decision, if The Miz interferes on Bo's behalf, Buzz will still get his title shot.
Why doesn't Angle just hand Buzz the Intercontinental title? I mean, he's giving him every possible advantage.
I believe the goal is to make sure it's a fair match without involvement from the Miz.
Well, after this match, you and Buzz might be Bo leaving otherwise.
And a lethal clothesline. Set him up for the rush Russian leg sweep. Bo Dallas starting to bubble now. With these two guys, we all knew this was going to be an all-out battle.
Yeah, but it looks to me like he still has plenty of energy in that body of his. I wouldn't look too much into this right now. The good news for him is that he doesn't appear to have taken too much offense up to this point. But that can obviously all change here.
He's just so dominant.
Oh my gosh!
That ought to be worrying about long-term injuries for sure. Running bulldog. He's inflicting some serious pain here. What is it that Bo Dallas is looking to do to change his look at this point? You have to wonder if he could recover from this, guys.
Well, he's certainly looking a little worse for wear, but that doesn't mean you should count him out just yet. I'm sure there's plenty of fight still left in him. Oh boy, he is rolling.
What is Buzz having? Well, we've seen it hurt tonight. There must be serious injury.
This might be it.
Cover! One, hooks the leg! Kicked out at 2.5.
I thought he had him.
Wait, what's Miz doing? What the heck?
Yet again, The Miz finds a loophole to avoid defending the title.
I know. I'm just as frustrated as you are.
So what are you going to do about it?
I'd like to give you your title shot anyway. But unfortunately, I just got off the phone with Triple H. And he said that since Bo Dallas technically won, you don't get to face The Miz.
Triple H can just overrule you like that?
Unfortunately, when push comes to shove, he can. And I'm not surprised that he did, given your history with him.
All right, well, if Miz and Triple H are refusing to give me an opportunity, then maybe I need to make my own.
Opportunity?
No. Title. I know a guy who can help me out.
You do whatever you think you need to do.
Hey, Cole. I need a favor. It's short notice, but you did such a good job making the titles for BCW that I wanted to see if you could make me a custom title for me to use on Monday Night Raw. Fine. I promise to call you more often, not just when I need something. All right, I'll email you some design ideas, but one thing I do know is that my title will only be defended in... Thanks, man. You're the best. Yes, I still have the lucky keychain you gave me. All right, I gotta run. Thanks.
Ugh. I can't believe what happened in your match with Bo Dallas. Somehow The Miz continues to find new ways to be the most annoying person on the planet. You're offering me a chance to make Miz and Maurice look like even bigger idiots? Yeah, I'm in.
Just so you know, I still would have beaten you tonight, even if Miz didn't accidentally hit me in the face.
Yeah, it was a total accident.
We're not brainwashed. Yeah, we have minds of our own. Stop doing that. You first. No, you first.
Oh! It must really suck to think that you have everything going your way, only to have someone who's better looking, more famous, and more talented outsmart you in the end. Triple H has spoken. Thanks to me, you lost the match and your title shot. Are they bringing back the Divas title?
Oh!
I am The Miz. And this is my lovely wife, Maurice. Say something to the audience, Maurice. That was wonderful, honey. You truly bring so much to the table and are certainly not just window dressing whose sole purpose of being in WWE is to follow me around from town to town, ironing my weird Matrix cloak dress that I wear. When my hand goes up, your mouth goes shut. When my right foot goes in, your right foot goes out. When my right foot goes in, you shake it all about. You do the stupid Miz dance and you turn yourself around. That's what it's all about. Because I'm The Miz and I'm awful.
Since apparently our GM either thinks this is funny, which is impossible, or is just not paying attention to his own show, I am this close to dialing 911 to report 2 counts of aggravated character assassination.
Whoa, Miz. Sasha and I were just having a little bit of fun out here. No need to go overboard. I mean, besides, you didn't even let me get to the best part. Other than showing everybody how big of a goof you are, the whole point of tonight was to debut my new singles title. You see, since you refused to give me an Intercontinental title shot, and then Triple H backed your little scheme with loser Bo Dallas, I was forced to make a title of my own.
You created your own title? Wow. What do you think this is? WWE 2k19? This is real life. It's not pretend time. You don't get to make up your titles. In fact, this is the most pathetic thing I've ever seen. And I've seen your matches on the indies.
You want to talk about pathetic? I think someone who refuses to defend their title, that's pathetic. Because even though this championship is brand new, it already holds more value than yours because I'm not going to hide behind it. I'm going to defend it against anyone at any time.
All right, champ. I have someone you can defend your made-up title against. Someone who's still waiting for payback for a broken guitar.
Like I said, anyone at any time. But you didn't give me a chance to explain that my title has some special conditions for how it must be defended.
What do you mean? Like the matches can only be held in high school gyms? Or there can't be more than 200 people in attendance?
Not exactly. My title will only be defended in no disqualification matches.
I can't believe Bug just sprung this title match stipulation on Elias. It's completely unfair.
I actually think it's kind of nice to see Buzz pull one over on his opponents for a change.
I agree. We're so accustomed to seeing Buzz at a disadvantage. Finally tonight, he gets a match on his terms.
I thought broadcast journalists weren't supposed to be biased, but I guess I was wrong.
Hooked up. It's got to be hard to rebound from that one. This guy can go toe-to-toe with anybody. Offense like this is exactly how a competitor takes control of a match. A piercing strike. The challenger's taking on some offense. But he certainly comes into this championship match with a ton of momentum.
He just has to make sure this doesn't get too out of hand for him. Sometimes momentum has a way of permanently swinging one way. That's what he wants to avoid here.
This match is so evenly contested right now that it's almost impossible to pick a winner. I guess we'll just have to settle in and enjoy the action. Walking around the city earlier today, guys, the only thing anybody was talking about was this title match. Everywhere I went, from the coffee shop to the bookstore, everybody was talking about this match.
When this guy's on, look out. Byron, I had a similar experience as you this morning. Nearly every person at the gym I went to was talking about this title match, and rightfully so. This is an absolutely huge match.
Okay, wait. Let me get this straight. Byron spent the morning at the bookstore, while you, Cole, went to the gym. Man, that's brilliant. You guys have any other jokes?
Clearly on a mission here. The challenger not in a great place. He doesn't want to absorb much more punishment if he wants to win this match. Concerned look on the face of the champ.
Call me crazy, but this might be one of those rare instances where the...
Will this be enough? Buzz with the easy kick out.
He can withstand a lot more punishment, I can promise you that.
Oh boy, he is rolling. Nobody controls the pace of a match quite like this guy.
Oh, I think this man means business. You're not crazy, Byron. The champ certainly has an uphill battle here, and while it's rare, we have seen the challenger head into the match as the heavy favorite. Bruno Sammartino challenging Stan Stasiak in 1973 immediately comes to mind, as does Diesel squaring off against Bob Backlund in 1994.
Wait, did you really just say that Saxton is not crazy, Cole? Man, just when I started to think you might be all right, you go and say something ridiculous like that.
Elias setting it up.
Oh, boy.
He's inflicting some serious pain here.
He's in complete control now.
The cover.
You got to think about using the finisher here pretty soon, I would think. Just pick up the win and move on. There's no need to keep this thing going longer than necessary.
And the champ kicks out. He's making a statement here with this attack.
Good point by Byron earlier. If there's an opening to execute the finisher, you got to take it.
What does Buzz have in store?
We're about to find out.
He's going to do it.
He comes up big there.
Oh, it's over. Uh-oh, this might be the end of Elias tonight.
And maybe not. What does Buzz have in store?
We're about to find out.
He's going to do it.
Side slam.
He goes for the cover. And he got a near fall out of it.
He's still in this.
This is what makes him one of the best in the business. Just a step quicker, it looks like. Oh, and a knee. And a... Here we go. We knew this was coming. see what he just did? Incredible! Nobody controls the pace of a match quite like this guy. What does Buzz having? You have to possess a different type of focus to punish an opponent like this.
Just when you thought he had nothing left.
What does Buzz have in store?
We're about to find out.
He's going to do it.
One move after the other. It's devastating.
This one's over, guys.
Got the shoulders down. The champ retains. And here's a look back at some of the action from the previous match.
That was just one of those matches that the men involved should just be proud to be a part of. A legendary performance.
Here is your winner, and still prestigious Extreme Fighting Champion, Big Money, Joshua Jeremy.
Big win for him here tonight.
Few things are more rewarding than that feeling of keeping your opponent's shoulders down for the 3 count.
And that's the kind.
You showed up a few weeks ago on my show acting like you owned the place. You insult me and my wife and then cut every corner possible by creating your own title. Not to mention forcing Elias to compete with a random stipulation he wasn't prepared for. Well, I am sick of it. You want your match? You got it. My legitimate, illustrious title versus your second-rate imaginary title. At Hell in the Cell, we're done playing make-believe because I'm going to show you what it's like to live in the real world.
Buzz has his match with The Miz, so what's Kurt Angle doing out here?
I'm glad you two are finally going to face off, one-on-one. That's right, Maurice, Elias, and the Miztourage will be banned from ringside. And since Buzz's title is on the line, the match will be held under his title stipulations. Which means it will be a no DQ match.
The wait is over. This one's for all the marbles, and it's coming up next. We have one of our breakout talents versus The Miz.
The stakes are high, and the superstars are ready.
Here we go. Buzz's title and the Intercontinental title are on the line tonight in a no DQ match at WWE Hell in a Cell. Buzz
everything to gain and nothing to lose. His made-up title is absolutely meaningless.
If that's true, then why did Miz issue the challenge?
Because, like most of us, he was tired of Buzz's antics and thought this would shut him up for once and for all. Little did he know that thanks to our wonderful GM, he'd have to compete under Buzz's ridiculous rules.
Well, none of this would have happened if Miz hadn't weaseled his way out of an Intercontinental title defense. Nonetheless, that's all history, and certainly more history will be made tonight.
I know anything is possible, but I just can't envision a new champ being crowned here tonight. The champ just comes into tonight with too much momentum.
Back in from the floor. Byron, I agree that the champ comes into tonight with a great deal of momentum, but like you said, anything can happen. We've seen champs get upset in the past. Who's to say it can't happen again here tonight?
Agreed. I don't think anybody expected Eddie Guerrero to defeat Brock Lesnar for the WWE Championship back in 2004, but hey, it happened. And it's further proof that any superstar can beat any other superstar on any given night.
Gotta wonder how this is gonna end, Byron.
Whatever happens, it's not gonna be good. I can tell you that.
Believe it or not, so damaging.
Will Buzz be able to continue?
I doubt it.
The Miz got the worst end of that stick.
He wants no part of the outside. Corey, I think you're just trying to drum up controversy. I haven't heard any whispers about the champion having to defend against inferior competition.
Yeah, inferior competition? That's nuts. I'm willing to bet the champ started that rumor in an attempt to get into his opposition's head. Either that or Corey's just making stuff up, as you alluded to, Michael.
When this guy's on, look out. Bringing it back between the ropes. I think this man means business. The challenger not looking good right now.
Guys, a lot of people are predicting a new champion here tonight. Even a poll on WWE.com earlier today predicted we'd have a new champ. But at the risk of being a downer, I'll believe it when I see it.
This is what makes him one of the best in the business. Bringing it back into the ring. Corey, I have to disagree with your earlier comment. I'm with the masses on this one. I think tonight is the night we crown a new champion.
Well, either way, guys, this has been one heck of a match up to this point, and I think it's only going to get better.
And there's his speed paying off. Side Russian leg sweep.
We've seen champions head into matches maybe a little too confident, only to be picked off in the end. And guys, I can't help but wonder if we're going to see that again here tonight.
What does Buzz have in? This is a level of destruction no one was expecting.
But he's got to capitalize now. Did you guys feel that too?
Speaking of champions heading into matches a bit overconfident, one of the most glaring what does Buzz have in store?
We're about to find out.
He's going to do it.
We're witnessing a level of punishment that can only be described as severe.
The Miz getting outclassed here tonight, guys.
Real close, too close for comfort.
Wow, what a display of heart and determination.
Oh, and a knee, and another. He goes down hard.
Yeah, he's not looking very good at this point, Cole.
These athletes seem to have tried everything in their playbook. Oh, there's more in their arsenal, I promise you that. I don't know what it is, but they'll find it. Simply devastating elbow drop. I really can't believe what's gone down so far. This match has been even more physical than I thought it would be.
Oh, my God! Oh, boy, he is rolling.
Here we go, back inside the ring. He's inflicting some serious... Here's the pin, title on the line, and the champ kicks out.
Nice kick out.
Oh, Buzz just barely got out of the way.
Oh, boy, he is rolling.
Watch it, Miz. And the Miz delivers the snap DDT, and that should do it.
Never underestimate the Miz's awesomeness. That's it. The Miz just ended this.
Flawless takedown. The Miz is looking to end this. Crushing finale.
Never underestimate the Miz's awesomeness.
He may get the 3 count right here.
I think so.
You can't teach the type of tenacity we're witnessing here. Unreal.
There is no quit in this man tonight.
And he hits a vicious neck breaker. You have to possess a different type of focus to punish an opponent like this.
Oh, Buzz just barely got out of the way.
He's making a statement here with this attack. He hits it. Buzz brings everyone to their feet.
Now that's how you successfully defend your title.
One move after the other. It's devastating.
This one's over, guys.
The champion into the cover. 2, 3. What a title defense. And here's another look at some incredible action from a match that we're not likely to stop talking about for a long, long time.
There's good, there's great, and then there's downright unbelievable WWE action.
You're looking at the first ever superstar to simultaneously hold the Intercontinental title and, for lack of a better term, the Buzz title.
Yeah, his carry-on bag just got a little bit heavier.
Yeah, if I were the Miz, this match would be under protest. It should have never taken place under these rules.
Well, it did, and now we have a new champion. You can protest all you want, but it's not going to change what happened.
You did it. You finally shut up the Miz.
I don't know about that, but I did beat him and take his Intercontinental title.
That's good enough.
Thanks for helping me along the way. We make a pretty good team out there.
We did.
If you ever need someone to dress up in a ridiculous costume to send a message to one of your opponents, I'm your guy.
I'll remember that.
Hey, Sasha, you mind if I have a moment to talk business with the champ?
Yeah, no problem.
I was thinking about calling myself Champ Squared, actually. You know.
Yeah, about that. Not to put a damper on your big victory, but according to WWE regulations, you're only allowed to hold one singles title at a time. I could try to circumvent the rules and let you hold both, but Triple H would just force you to vacate one anyway.
You really know how to ruin a party.
I'm sorry. So which title would you like to keep? That had to be a tough decision. If it's any consolation, I'll give you the rest of the night to celebrate with both championships.
Thanks.
It's been over a month since Buzz beat Nakamura in Japan, and I won our bet. Now Buzz beats John Cena at SummerSlam in a submission match, just like I said he would, and you still won't say it.
Okay, fine.
Come on.
Man, you're... Okay, fine. Man, you're annoying.
Yeah, come on.
You're a wrestling genius. There, you happy?
Say it with my full name.
Pete Clark is a wrestling genius.
Yes! Thank you.
Now, can we actually talk about what happened with Buzz after the SummerSlam match? That's what people want to hear.
Yes, since I am officially a wrestling genius, now we can move on. So let's talk about the huge announcement that was made. Buzz has been traded to Monday Night Raw.
This sort of thing is unheard of. He was just reaching the top of SmackDown with his win over Cena, and then, boom, he's gone.
That certainly turned the world of WWE upside down. I mean, think about the potential matchups for Buzz that we're going to get on Raw. Samoa Joe, Bray Wyatt, Elias, The Miz, Braun Strowman, just to name a few. I'm really excited.
Slow down, wrestling genius. Buzz could very easily lose to every one of those superstars you just named, because I think this move to Raw might be putting too much pressure on him.
Come on.
It's a lot to handle for someone who's still relatively new to WWE. Plus, if Buzz thought Triple H was getting involved in his business on SmackDown, it's going to be 10 times worse on Raw, where GM Kurt has to answer to Triple H's wife, Stephanie McMahon.
Well, you heard it here first. Buzz's career is headed for a downward spiral, and he's never gonna win another match.
That's not what I said. I just stated my opinion that's backed up by my experience as a WWE superstar. That's something a wrestling genius would have no clue about.
Oh, yeah, well, I strongly disagree. I think Buzz is going to be just fine. He's handled everything that's been thrown at him so far, and I see no reason that will change.
You know I'm going to have them beep that line I said about you being a wrestling genius when it airs, right?
What? You wouldn't dare.
We'll see.
Some big news happening on the indie scene involving the BCW and Baron Blade, and unfortunately, once again, it's not anything positive. I have it on good authority that BCW will be closing its doors, and all future scheduled events have been canceled. After Baron's double cross of his protege Buzz played out in front of a worldwide audience on NXT, not too many wrestlers, or fans for that matter, were lining up to do business with Baron. Reports are that attendance dropped drastically, and debts were owed to various wrestlers and companies, which led to Baron trying to right the sinking ship with his own personal finances, even putting his house on the market. But apparently it was too late for BCW, which is unfortunate because at one point it was a viable option for wrestlers outside of WWE, and also another choice on the menu, if you will, for wrestling fans. Now, despite how you may feel about Baron Blade, this is no time for celebration, okay? In my opinion, the more wrestling that's out there, the better. And I'm not going to rejoice when someone loses their livelihood or their home, despite any questionable decisions they might have made in the past. While Baron Blade has hit a rough patch, it's been quite the opposite for his protege Buzz, who's had a ton of success since being traded to Monday Night Raw, most recently defeating The Miz at Hell in a Cell in a title versus title match. Now, if Buzz can avoid injury and any of the other setbacks we've seen superstars suffer, then the sky's the limit for this blue chipper. I just hope that with the loss of his mentor coinciding with his quick rise to the top, that someone is there to keep his ego in check and also look out for his best interest. But when you have instant success like he's had, I have no doubt there's a giant target on his back in that locker room.
Buzz, you're Intercontinental Champion. Do you know how cool that is? I mean, Bret frickin' Hart was Intercontinental.
Hey, Intercontinental Champion. That was quite a win you had over The Miz. Yeah, I know we still haven't talked, but I wanted you to know I've continued to watch you every week.
Hey, champ. Just wanted to let you know we're wrestling tonight. And it's for the title. Yeah, Kurt actually texted me about it this morning. My dad texted you? He never responds to my texts because he says he's not really a texter. Huh. That's odd. Anyway, want a picture together? Sure, I guess. Is this something you normally do with your opponents? Not really. I just thought it would be a nice memento for you to have after you lose your title tonight. That's a keeper. I'll text you the pic. Thanks. Actually, no, on second thought, I'm not really a texter.
We've been waiting a long time for this one. The championship is up for grabs right here, next. We have one of the best talents on the roster to date against Jason Jordan. What do you guys think of Buzz's decision to keep his custom title rather than the Intercontinental title?
It was unbelievably stupid. Do you want a prestigious title held by guys like Bret Hart and Shawn Michaels? Or do you want a self-awarded, made-up title with no history? For some reason that I'll never understand, Buzz chose the latter.
I wish he could have kept both titles, but I respect Kurt Angle's decision. At least Buzz will always have the Intercontinental title as a keepsake.
The damage has been done. Nicely done.
Guys, a loss here for the champion would be incredibly embarrassing, especially considering all the trash talking I'm told that's been going on behind the scenes. I don't want to reveal my sources, but let's just say there's been some pretty harsh words being tossed around.
Jason Jordan on his heels a bit here. This could be the start of an ugly downward spiral if he's not careful.
Sure, he's taking some punishment here, but given how much he prefers to be on the outside of the ring, he can very well change the outlook of the match with one shot.
I know it's early, but he has to do everything in his power not to let this get out of hand. Jason Jordan is on the attack.
Oh, and a knee, and a leg sweep.
Nicely done.
Buzz with the easy kick out.
How in the world?
Stiff kick there.
Russian leg sweep.
He's displaying classic offense here.
Oh boy, he is rolling.
What does Buzz have in store? This is a level of destruction no one was expecting.
Got every ounce of that one. This could be over.
What does Buzz have in store?
We're about to find out.
Oh, he's going to do it.
Oh, I think this man means business. Jason, his shoulders are down. And he got a near fall out of it. What a match. Perfectly executed. The champ's starting to sweat. I fully expect him to bounce back, though. This is the type of one-on-one atmosphere where he thrives.
I wouldn't call for the medics just yet, Cole. He still appears to be in pretty good shape here.
The good news for him is that his opponent's offense is likely packing a little less of a punch, considering all the damage he was able to inflict earlier in this match. Jason Jordan just too fast for him.
That'll change his posture in a hurry.
Ooh, a dragon screw.
That would destroy a knee.
He's inflicting some serious pain here.
Elbow drop.
This is what makes him one of the best in the business. He's making a statement here with this attack. Look at Jason Jordan. It's coming. So damaging.
It's almost like Jason Jordan can do no wrong right now. Now Jason Jordan needs the cap.
Oh, I think this man means business.
And there it is, boys.
And the champ kicks out.
Still too fresh.
He goes for the cover. And the champ kicks out. Wow. Shoulders down. Championship on the line. And the champ kicks out.
Not yet.
Oh, and a knee. And another. Nobody controls the pace of a match quite like this guy. And Jason Jordan reverses it. Taken off his feet here.
And it's moves like that that make him so dangerous.
Tough spot here for the champ. Tonight may not be his night, guys.
Oh, man, he has plenty of reason to be concerned here, guys. But you know what? So does his opposition. This is about as close as it gets.
Oh, what a drop kick.
On the mark. Oh, boy, he is rolling.
He somehow breaks free.
Nice, but he clearly has next to nothing left to give here.
Jason Jordan is looking to end this right now. When this guy's on, look out. What is Buzz having? Spine buster.
Wow, I'm just as surprised as you guys are.
You're going to want to see your internist after a slam like that.
What does Buzz have in store?
We're about to find out.
Oh, he's going to do it.
He hits it. Buzz brings everyone to their feet.
There is no way Jason Jordan can rebound from this.
If it doesn't end the match this time, it might be time for a new one.
Pure power on display right there.
Here's his moment, Michael.
2, 3. The champion retains. That match might go down as one of the best matches in WWE history.
That was just one of those matches that the men involved should just be proud to be a part of. A legendary performance.
You think Jason Jordan still wants to take a selfie with Buzz now? Real classy, Byron.
What the heck?
Do you hear the buzz? It's the sound of the cicada emerging after years of slumber from their underground existence. Just as you have emerged from the underground and made your presence known. Unfortunately for the cicada,
when it tunnels its way to the Earth's surface. It only has mere weeks to live before it is eaten by a predator. Well, I am that predator. For I am the eater of worlds. You should have stayed on the ground, my friend. Because now I am coming for you.
This has the potential to be a very bad situation for Buzz.
Hey, not to be weird or anything, but I've been meaning to ask you since you got to Raw. What's up with you driving this retro van everywhere?
It's just what I'm used to, I guess. I kind of lived in it when I was on the indie scene.
Kind of?
Okay, I definitely lived in it when times were tight. And then when I signed with WWE, I decided to fix it up. Keep it running.
Interesting. And the bug logo?
Oh, this used to be my dad's work van for his exterminator business. It's pretty much the last thing he gave me. I guess his way of supporting my crazy wrestling dreams.
That's cool.
I mean, other than the fact that it still kind of smells like pesticide.
Well, I think your dad would be really proud of what you've accomplished so far.
Yeah. Yeah, me too.
Singles action is up next. You're not going to want to miss this. We have one of our breakout talents versus a formidable opponent.
You don't want to miss it.
As Buzz is set to take on Curt Hawkins in this non-title match, we have to discuss what happened last week when Bray Wyatt appeared and essentially threatened Buzz.
That was creepy. I don't have a good feeling about what might happen next.
When the Eater of Worlds sets his sights on you, nothing good can come from it.
You have to wonder if the specter of Bray Wyatt looming over Buzz will be a distraction from him going forward.
Normally I'd say it would be a concern, but luckily he's facing Curt Hawkins, who's on a bit of a losing streak, to say the least.
And he looks helpless after that enziguri. Drop kick to the face. Oh, and a knee. And
endless knee strikes.
Nobody comes back from this. Oh, and a knee. And another. I don't want to know what that feels like. Ooh. Executed perfectly. Only one place to go when you're stuck in the fireman's carry.
Yeah, down. And I can tell you it's not a pleasant trip.
You have to think that's it. A jarring uppercut. Oh, there's an elbow drop. He's looking a little weary here. I'd say he's starting to feel the pressure a bit.
This match is trending in a bad direction for him right now, guys. He's going to want to make some changes if he wants to stay in it.
Yeah, he's clearly not on the right side of this match right now, which is a little surprising to me.
He's inflicting some serious pain here.
Victory is on the horizon. That slam just brought this entire arena to its feet. Whoa, Curt Hawkins dodged that one.
Seems to me, guys, like we're just moments away from seeing the finisher, which could obviously put this match on ice.
Endless knee strikes.
It's got to be over now.
Whoa, Kurt Hawkins dodged that one. The finisher could absolutely end this match, Michael, as you were saying, but it's not a guarantee. Sometimes it takes 2 or even 3 to get the job done, and even then, it's not a sure bet. A la Randy Savage versus the Ultimate Warrior at WrestleMania 7.
That's my favorite match of all time. Randy Savage landed an amazing 5 top rope elbow drops, but was still unable to put Warrior away. And you know what? He probably could have hit him with 5 more. There was just no stopping the Warrior on that night.
How you make an impact.
Endless knee strikes.
When this guy's on, look out. What does Buzz have in store? I think this man means business.
But he's running on fumes here. Does he have enough left in him to capitalize?
What does Buzz have in store?
We're about to find out.
He's going to do it. He's inflicting some serious pain here.
Here's his moment, Michael.
He's going for the pin.
Just go for the finisher already.
What a way to win a singles match. These guys were awesome. Let's take another look.
I don't like to throw around a lot of praise, but my eyes tell me that might have been one of the great matches in recent WWE.
You hear
Not
that
again.
It's the sound of insects buzzing all around us. But unlike you, they serve a purpose. My fireflies light up the night so maggots can seek out and dine on rotten flesh and waste. But you're simply a parasite, feeding off of everyone you encounter and giving nothing in return. Your lineage itself was built on someone whose sole purpose was to leave death in their path, to exterminate. And I find that amusing, because that is exactly what I'm going to do to you. You see, at TLC, you can leave your precious title at home. I'm not concerned with that trivial ornament. What I am concerned with is your demise. Your extermination.
I'm not going to stand here and let you try to play mind games with me. But what I will do is accept your challenge for a match at TLC.
What is happening? I have no idea, but this is a sick man we're dealing with.
Luckily, we're not the ones dealing with him. He's Buzz's problem now at TLC.
Yeah. Hey, Matt. Sorry to interrupt, whatever it is you're doing.
What does it look like? I'm rosining my violin bow as one does.
Yeah, of course. Listen, I've got a match coming up against Bray Wyatt, and I was just kind of hoping you might be able to give me some advice.
Brother Buzz, are you woken?
I don't think so.
If one is not woken, then there is no hope in combating a force such as the monster you speak of. And even I, who is supremely woken, have lost many battles to him in the Great War.
Okay, so how do I become woken?
That is like asking how your vessel breathes the air. It must materialize on its own. Or there is the technique of a jaunt to the multiverse. But all this rosining about and dispensing of wisdom has given me much weary. I must retreat to my quarters. Good evening, compeer.
Okay, thanks. I guess.
Well, I'm not sure that was very helpful for Buzz. Coming up next up.
Oh, it's Bray Wyatt.
A foreboding feeling in the air as we watch Bray Wyatt.
Bray is making the hair on my back stand up.
That's disgusting. The atmosphere out here is chilly. It's creepy. It's unsettling, and that's exactly the way Bray Wyatt wants it.
And now Bray Wyatt pushing forward.
Action is on the move now.
They're on the move again. Look at this. Bray Wyatt doing some good work here. He's flagrantly breaking the rules. This could cause irreparable damage. Come on, ref. I'm sitting here utterly flabbergasted that the official didn't see that. I just can't believe it. Looks like he's starting to sweat now. Don't be surprised if he shrugs it off and comes back more motivated than ever.
Who doesn't love when a fight breaks out in the back? I mean, other than you, Saxton. Mr. Goody Two-Shoes over here likes to keep it in the ring.
Well, this certainly escalated in a hurry. I don't think any of us expected to see him fall behind so quickly.
We've seen it hurt tonight. There must be serious injuries.
And that one grounds him. I didn't realize he had such a glass jaw.
No, another reversal.
Neither one of them are willing to give an inch here.
That'll have you worrying about long-term injuries for sure. Looks like he's starting to tire. I'm not sure how much more he has to give.
That confidence he had in his face at the start of this match sure has disappeared, and with good reason. He's taken quite a beating.
Oh boy, he is rolling.
Looks like he's pinpointing the back. What does Buzz have in store? I think this guy means business.
I knew it was only a matter of time.
Face.
Uh-oh. Watch out.
Oh, shoulder first.
Guys, you don't think.
Oh, no,
you don't think.
I can't watch.
Not like this. Oh, my God.
Uh-oh.
Is he really going to do this?
This is bad.
Oh, no.
No, this is sick. Sister Abigail.
don't do this. Oh, my God.
What kind of twisted individual would destroy something that meant so much to Buzz?
Bray Wyatt would. The man operates under a different set of rules. I can't believe this.
There you see Buzz arriving for his match tonight at TLC versus Bray Wyatt.
Yeah, I noticed he wasn't driving his van because Bray Wyatt torched it.
And that wasn't just any van. It was a gift from his late father. You have to imagine he'll be seeking revenge on Bray Wyatt tonight.